Peace, blessings, and salutations. Yarima Karama here with another segment of Voices from Behind the Wall. Wanted to touch bases. I got caught up in a little storm. It's starting to clear up now, but I wanted to send out another segment because of the symbolic nature of what's about to take place. It's unprecedented for a sitting president to step foot into a federal prison, which President Obama is about to do. And what's symbolic is he's about to, it's going to be in Oklahoma, which is, if it's Oklahoma City, that happens to be the hub for all federal inmates going into the system. You actually fly into Oklahoma City on what we would consider to be Con Air. You fly in, you never even touch foot on the ground. You get right off of the plane and go right into the hub. They line you up on a wall. You're shackled, first of all. If you're on the plane shackled, hands, feet. If they consider you to be a real deviant individual, then they have what they call a black box, which you can't even move your hands in that, period. It just is there to keep your hands totally stay where you can't move them. So you go into Oklahoma City, they line you up on this long wall. The women are up front, women inmates, and then you have the men. So the women, they go get stripped, searched, body checked, and then they get dressed. And then it's the men's turn. They will use the auspices that they have to strip search you in order to check for contraband. You might be trying to hide something in one of your body cavities, that sort of thing. And although these things do happen, they're very rare. This is really a technique used to break you down, to dehumanize you. It's all about control. That's what they do. If you get out of line, they quickly put on the black gloves and deal with you. You think police killings out here of black people is bad. Well, we got cameras out here. There's nothing in there protecting you. So anyway, the symbolism of him going in here, first of all, he's probably not going to talk to any inmates, and if he does, they're going to be screened by the staff. It's unprecedented, however, because at least he's taking a look at this. We need more computations. 46 is not enough. I did 19 years and 2 months in federal prison. I was transferred to 12 different institutions. That usually happens when they consider you to be a problem child. Meaning that problem child to them means that I was very outspoken, meaning that I didn't bite my tongue, meaning that if a staff member was out of line, I wrote them up. I filed a lot of paperwork. They tend to retaliate by transferring you across the country away from your family. Their thing is they don't really want you to have family contact. They will put on their website that they do. They will tell family members that they do, but they don't. They really don't. So him going in is big. What difference it's going to make or what changes are going to occur because of it, I have no idea. The system is set up like a slave plantation. It just is. When you go into Oklahoma and you're shackled and you're lined up against the wall and they have you facing the wall and they tell you, you don't turn around and look. You face the wall. It's a long wall. When you go to get those shackles removed from your hands and your feet, you actually step up on a block of wood to get those shackles removed because it makes it easier for them, especially taking off the leg shackles. It makes it a little bit easier for them to bend down and take them off. But you actually step up onto a block of wood. Just as our ancestors stepped up on blocks of wood when they came over to the hub, which was, I believe, West Virginia, on these shores. When I say that they give you the business if you get out of line, when they put on those black gloves, they punish you. They punish you. And then they put you in the hole and don't let anybody see you, to give you a chance to heal up so that nobody sees the bruises that you go through. It's diabolical. It's diabolical. And with no real oversight inside the prisons, they go through it. They go through it. The inmates go through it. They can basically treat you any type of way. And I know that there are some in society who will say that, well, you shouldn't have committed a crime. Yeah. However, there are laws that just because one commits a crime doesn't mean that they are abused when they're doing their time. As a matter of fact, them doing the time is the punishment itself. So, as President Obama makes his trek, and whether it's in El Reno, Oklahoma, or Oklahoma City, the hub where all federal inmates go for their intake, I hope that he really looks at making some serious changes, having some serious dialogue about the deprivation that takes place, about the system itself, how it's just an evolving system. It has become a moneymaker. It's no longer about crime and punishment. It's just about making money. Again, my name is Yarima Karama. You can catch me at www.yarimakarama.com. That's my website. That's YARIMAKARAMA. Hit me on Reverb Nation. I got an album out called My Testament Volume 1. My album's also on Amazon, Spotify, iTunes. Friend me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Twitter. Let's connect. Voices from Behind the Wall. Peace and blessings.